Hey third graders! Today we're going to start off our math lesson by counting from 1 to 20 forwards and backwards. So I want you to watch my cursor, and every time I go to a number you're going to count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now let's go backwards. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now this time we are going to whisper a number and then say a number. So do it with me. We're going to whisper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now this time we're not going to whisper or say every other number. So we are going to skip a number each time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Excellent job. We just counted by twos. Way to go, third graders. All right, friends, here's our application problem for today. There are 83 girls and 76 boys in the third grade. How many total students are in the third grade? I heard a key word that we need to circle. This word total tells me we're going to find the whole amount of students in the third grade. In order to solve this problem, we are going to go use our manipulatives. And to save time, I went ahead and used our place value discs to represent the girls and boys. So on the top, I have the girls. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83 girls, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 boys. We know that when we add, we start with the ones place. So let's go ahead and add all these ones together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no need to regroup because we only have 9 ones. So we're going to move all the ones together. And here at the bottom, we are going to put that we have 9 ones. Now we're going to move to our tens place. Let's count how many tens we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, what happens when we have 10 tens? You're right, 10 tens make 100. So we are going to take away these 10 tens and trade them in for 100. So I'm going to make these 10 tens go away. But we're not done with the tens because we still have some left. So let's see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 tens left, so I'm going to put a 5 here in the tens place. And then as you can see, we have 1 100 here. So I'm going to put a 1 in the hundreds place. So we just added 83 girls and 76 boys, and we got the number 159. So for our answer, we are going to type 159. But we can't just have 159. What do we have 159 of? Do we have 159 elephants? Do we have 159 apples? No, we have 159 students in the 3rd grade. Great job. Here I have an image with some people. And actually, this is my Bitmoji. I got a little creative. So I have my Bitmoji, and each Bitmoji or each person has how many arms? You're right, we have 2 arms. So we're going to try to figure out how many arms are in this picture. What's one way I could figure out how many arms are in this picture? Yes, I could group count the arms. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and counting them like that, I could count by, yes, 2s. So let's do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I know that I have 20 arms in this picture. But I want to put these arms into groups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle the equal groups. Here is a group of 2. 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 Here's 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 a group of 2. And here's a group of 2. So now I have my groups circled. How many groups do I have? Yes, I have 10 groups. So now I know that I have 20 total arms and 10 groups. Well, how many arms are in each group? There are 2 arms in each group. So I have 3 important things that I've learned from this picture. I have a total of 20 arms, I have 10 groups, and there are 2 arms in each group. So what I really could say is that I have 10 groups of 2. Another way I could write that is to say that I have 10 twos, because I do have 10 groups of 2. Saying 10 groups of 2 and 10 twos is the same thing. But here's one more way that we could say it. If we have 10 groups of 2 or 10 twos, then I really have 10 times 2. We often think of the multiplication symbol as groups of. So when I read this sentence, I have 10 groups of 2. But guess what? I know that all of these equal 20. 10 groups of 2 equals 20. 10 twos equals 20. And 10 times 2 equals 20. You guys just had your first multiplication lesson. Here I have 12 counters. How could I count these counters? Well, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, but that's an easy way to mess up, and these are just all in a mess. So we're going to put them in equal groups. How many counters do you think I should put in each group? Today I'm going to put 2 counters in each group. 2, here's another 2, here's another 2, here's another 2, here's another 2, and here's another 2. This is way easier to count. How many equal groups of 2 do I have? Let's circle our equal groups. Here's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. I have 6 equal groups. So let's type that. 6 equal groups. That's one thing we know about our counters, is that we have 6 equal groups. What's another thing I know about these counters? I know that there are 2 in each group. So I know that I have 6 equal groups and 2 in each group. I also know that I can figure out how many counters I have by group counting by 2s. Let's do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I know that I have 12 total counters. Let's write this in different ways. So we know that we have 6 equal groups and there are 2 in each group. We can write that by saying 6 groups of 2. That's one way we can write this. Another way we can write this is by saying we have 6 2s. 6 groups of 2 and 6 2s means exactly the same thing. But there's another way we can write this. Another way we can write this is using multiplication. We can say 6 times 2. And when we have multiplication, we often think of this multiplication symbol as saying groups of. So we have 6 groups of 2, which is exactly what we have up here in our picture. 6 groups, and each group has 2. We also know that we have a total of 12 counters. So we can write 6 groups of 2 equals 12, 6 2s equals 12, and all of that tells us that 6 times 2 equals 12.
Hey friends, so we are going to work on this problem set, and we're going to work on a couple problems together. We're just going to go through these pretty quickly. So we're going to look at this first problem right here with the hands, kind of like this. There's 3 groups of 5, because we have 5 fingers on each hand. So that's going to be, we can skip group count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, right? So we're going to do 15 right there. And then 3 5s is the same thing, like Miss Fulcher taught you. That's going to be 15. And then 3 groups of 5, that multiplication symbol, is equal to 15. All right, now let's look at this example down here with the eggs. So we have 6 eggs in each picture. I know y'all have seen these before. And we have 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So it's going to be 12 plus 12, which equals 24. And we have 4 groups of 6, which is going to equal 24. And then 4 times 6, or 4 groups of 6, is also then equal to 24. We're going to look at this one right here. The picture below shows 2 groups of apples. So we're going to, one has 3 and one has 2, so they're not equal. So we know that that does not show 2 equal groups of 3. So the answer to this question is no.